Nikola Jokic's stat line tonight is nothing short of amazing. Let's start with the assists. He had 17 of those. He then grabbed 13 rebounds and ended up scoring 28 points. I don't know if you know this, but the Joker for this season is actually averaging a triple-double. I don't know, maybe it's that Russell Westbrook influence on him, but a triple-double for the season is what the Joker is averaging at this point. And for some strange, bizarre reason, everybody has already given the MVP trophy over to SGA. On today's NBA Rundown, we are going to talk about the greatness of the triple-double machine that is the Joker. All right, if you're new to the show, please go ahead and subscribe. Hey, if you like the video, please go ahead and like it as well. Now, I should say that the Joker played Charlotte tonight in Charlotte, so I guess maybe a bit of a grain of salt with the stats. 107-104 was the final. No Russell Westbrook, as he has a strained hamstring. It's been upgraded to strained. So no Russ in this game. The Joker was needed. Certainly, if the Joker wasn't on the court tonight, the Denver Nuggets most likely would have not won the game. It's sort of as simple as that. The Joker has actually had six triple doubles in the last week and a half. Absolutely amazing. He had a stat line against the Sacramento Kings on January 23rd, which read 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists in that game. I mean, he has been absolutely amazing and has been on a tear. Now, we know that the Nuggets started the season off sort of slow and sluggish. Then they won 10 out of 11 games. Then they sort of fell back to earth a little bit, and they lost. They snapped a losing streak a couple nights ago. They seem to be back on track. Now, they're going to have to be back on track without Russell Westbrook for a little while at least. I don't know how long he'll be out at this point, but those hamstrings, as you know, can be sort of difficult to deal with from a recovery standpoint. Now, in terms of the Joker, I've seen all of the great players during my time play in person. I saw Jordan in person. I saw a whole lot of Kobe in person. I've seen a lot of LeBron in person, and I've seen the Joker play in person numerous times. And I can confidently tell you that all of those players I just mentioned are all great, and certainly not trying to take anything away from all of those players. I mean, Jordan was just amazing. The dunks, the moves, the tenaciousness. Kobe also had a lot of that as well. LeBron with the longevity and also the bully ball that LeBron James has made famous and has executed so well that he's now in his 40s and doesn't look like he's slowing down all that much. But I've never been as mesmerized by a basketball player as I am by the Joker, whether or not I'm watching him in person or actually just sitting down to catch a game on television. The Joker is just unlike any other basketball player I think I've ever watched play basketball. You could make some Kobe comparisons to Michael Jordan, and you can certainly find a whole slew of people who you could compare LeBron James's game to. But there is nobody, and I mean nobody, in the history of the NBA that I've had the chance to actually witness that plays the way the Joker actually plays. It is a poetry on the court. That might be one of the best ways I can describe it. And we're running some video of the Joker this year just so you all can see. But I have to say, every time I sit down to watch the Joker, I am mesmerized and I am always amazed. And the one thing that I try not to ever forget is that I am actually watching greatness. And it's the same thing with LeBron James. He's at Madison Square Garden tonight. He had 16 in the first half of tonight's game. I'm sure he'll finish with 30 or close to 30 or maybe more than 30. And he's 40 years old. It is greatness. It is just a different sort of type of greatness that the Joker brings to the table. So one of the things I wanted to mention, and I'll leave you with this, is as great as SGA has been this year, and we know we're all sort of dealing with Joker MVP fatigue, but I mean, seriously, 29 points a game, 29.6 points a game, 12.8 rebounds a game. Remember, he's a big guy. And 10.3 assists a game. And I think it's that assist number that impresses me the most. Now, if you were to compare his numbers to SGA's, and Giannis is right in between all of this. If you were to compare him to SGA's numbers, who's averaging 32.5 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, and 6 assists a game. And then you take a step back and you go, well, Joker's like a center. and he's getting more assists a game than just about anybody else in the NBA at this point. It is amazing to watch him play. It is greatness on the court. And while I know tonight's game was against the Charlotte Hornets, so once again, a bit of grain of salt there. But seriously, 6 triple doubles in the last week and a half. And that Sacramento Kings stat line is just so unbelievable. 35, 22, and 17 was that stat line back on January 23rd. And tonight's stat line was 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 17 assists. All right, I want to know what you think about the Joker. Please go and drop your comments in. As always, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and